Have you been suspended on eBay? Well, if you have, I now have the solution for you. Go to stealthstore.co. We are creating eBay stealth accounts for people, any country. Everything is done for you. The dedicated IP and phone number is all included for the first month. Go check it out. Link in description. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Louis and today we're going to be talking about the best tool for creating eBay stealth accounts. Now, the tool we're going to be using is called MultiLogin, and I'm sure most of you have heard of this before if you've been in the scene a long time. You'll be able to get 20% off your first month if you use code Louis and you contact them with this email that is on screen now. It will also be in the description with a link as well. So what is the main problem with eBay stealth accounts? Now, the main problem is that they're going to get suspended, and a lot of the reasons it's going to be because of the details you actually use on this stealth account. If the details you're providing do actually match, and they will pass a soft credit check. And if you're still getting suspended, the reason is going to be because of the device you're using, the browser you're using, the proxy you're using, etc., etc. And MultiLogin basically solves that problem for you. So with MultiLogin, as long as the details match, then you can use MultiLogin to actually create that stealth account. Now we're going to go over each little thing with MultiLogin in a minute, so you know how to use it and also the benefits of using it. Mainly aimed at stealth accounts, but this can be used for many different things, such as creating Facebook ad accounts, TikTok accounts, Amazon accounts, etc., etc. It can be used for multiple things, but obviously this channel is focused on eBay stealth and eBay dropshipping, and I know that's what my viewers are mainly looking for, not how to create a Facebook stealth account, you know. So this is what this is going to be for. It's mainly targeted at eBay stealth, but what it's doing in a nutshell is it's creating a completely new browser environment. Now, what do I mean by this? It is not the same as just downloading a new browser that you haven't used. It's nothing like that, because what this is doing is you can set your own user agent. You can set it as a completely new device. So it's almost like a VM, almost, but in browser format, if that makes sense. So, you know, you can be on a Mac and your browser is telling the websites you're visiting you're on a Windows, for example. That's essentially user agent. It's just new hardware almost. So you can picture it like that. It's an anti-detect browser, so it's not gonna be on any of the same details as your actual laptop or PC that you're using, basically. And that is the reason a lot of you are getting suspended on eBay. Now, these profiles are completely isolated, ensuring no location or any data is leaked between them whatsoever or onto your actual device. This level of separation guarantees privacy and guarantees success with eBay stealth, once again, as long as the details actually match. So now let's actually go through the features on MultiLogin. So let's go ahead and create a new profile here. So you'll do this and you'll name it whatever you want. So let's just call it eBay stealth. And here is when you can pick the operating system. So what I was just on about, you know, you can choose. I'm on a Mac currently. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on a Mac. So I could say I'm on Windows, or I could say I'm on Linux, for example. Let's just say Windows to show an example. Now, Mimic or Stealth Fox X, if you're familiar with anti-detect, you'll know a lot of it's done with Firefox, which is Stealth Fox. So personally, I just go with Stealth Fox just because I already know it already. I don't really know about Mimic X, but I'm sure you could use Mimic X. You'll get the same outcome. Storage. So this is cloud or local. So I always do local just because I don't want the info in the cloud. That's up to you. I just do local. So then we'll go to next. Browser languages. So if you have it on masked, it will just match the proxy you put in. So if you put a UK proxy in, the browser language is obviously going to be English. If you put a French proxy in, it's going to be a French language, etc., etc. If you go to custom, you'll be able to put it in here, select the value, and real is just going to be the location you're actually in. So for me, it's UK, but I'm going to put masked. And you know, when we come to connection, this is about proxy. So you're obviously never going to press no proxy. If you're doing a stealth account, you're going to put proxy in and you're going to put your proxy details in here, and then you're going to press check proxy, and it will confirm here the country of the proxy and if it's a successful connection, etc. So then we have time zone. Now this is really, really important, of course, and here you're also going to put masked. In terms of stealth accounts, you need to put masked. This is going to use the IP you're using, so the dedicated IP is going to put the time zone that matches that dedicated IP. So if you're using a French dedicated IP because you're creating a French stealth account, then the time zone is going to be the time in France. Understand? Custom, you can put your own. Real is going to be your actual time zone. So once again, United Kingdom for me. WebRTC, now this is really important you keep it masked. This is going to help with the anti-detect and anonymity of stealth accounts. So this is going to help with IP leaks, etc. Just have WebRTC masked at all times. You don't want to have custom, real, or disabled. It's just not necessary in terms of stealth accounts. Geolocation based pop-up behavior. Now, this doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm just going to put allow, just because it's already masking the location of the dedicated IP I'm using. So we're just going to keep that up as allow, automatic allow. Because as we see here, geolocation data is based on the dedicated IP already. So we may as well just give eBay our location when they ask for it automatically, because we're already on a dedicated IP. There's nothing to hide. The browser's really helping us with that. We'll keep navigator on masked. We'll keep screen on masked as well. Media devices, we'll keep that on masked. Everything here can stay the same. So we can just press create now. And as we can see, the profile has been created and it's right here. The storage is on local. So if we press launch, you would have to then download whatever you're on. So I'm on Mac OS Silicon, and we'll download this. It will download it, and then we'll get that. Once that has been downloaded, you just open it up, set it up like anything you normally would. So I'll just quickly do that now. So now that has been installed, we should be able to press connect agent, allow. And yep, we can see it's launching down below. You won't be able to see it, but it has actually launched. Once you've downloaded the desktop app, you'll just press connect agent, and then it will open the application up, and it will open it up there. And then you'll go ahead and create your stealth account like normal. So that there is how you're gonna actually create your profile. And this is exactly what you're gonna do to create a profile, the settings you're gonna have aimed at creating a stealth account, okay? So make sure you follow this video on the settings you should put when putting a new profile, because that's obviously the most important part. Make sure everything's anti-detect and working correctly. Another really cool thing that I didn't mention is they have IP rotation. What that means is if you're using something, for example, like IP Royale, which is a proxy provider, their proxies are rotating proxies. So you would actually be able to use rotating proxies with MultiLogin, which is really cool. However, most of you are not going to be using rotating proxies for a stealth account, because that will defeat the point of the stealth account. You want to be using the same IP constantly, never a different one. Overall, MultiLogin is your one-stop shop for creating an eBay stealth account. It is perfect for it. I'm going to be using it. I highly recommend it. Make sure to use code Louis and contact them to get 20% off your first month. I highly recommend it, and I know a lot of you will, because a lot of you do create stealth accounts. See you next time. Thank you.